Natives have played an important role in American wars, serving as warriors, scouts, and code talkers. Despite hardships, they fought bravely to protect their land and country. This video highlights their contributions and lasting impact on U.S. history. During both World War I and World War II, Native Americans served as code talkers and scouts. The Navajo were famously selected as code talkers because of the complexity of their language, while the Tohono O'odam contributed as scouts, using their expertise in tracking and navigating the desert. The term code talkers refers to Native American soldiers who used their languages to create secret military codes. These codes were used primarily by the United States military during World War II. The most famous group of code talkers came from the Navajo Nation, but soldiers from other tribes, including the Choctaw, Comanche, and Hopi, also served in similar roles. The unique feature of these codes was that they were based on indigenous languages that were not only unwritten in many cases but also largely unknown to the enemy. This made them perfect for encrypting sensitive military communications. Native American soldiers were specifically recruited for their deep knowledge of their native languages. The U.S. military needed individuals who could memorize military terms and translate them into their languages quickly. They had to learn military terms and devise a system for encoding these terms in their languages. Arthur Hubbard, Sr., born on January 23, 1912, on the Tohono O'odam Reservation, was a major figure in both his community and Arizona history. As a World War II U.S. Marine Corps veteran, he played a key role in preserving native language and culture. Although not one of the famed Navajo code talkers, Hubbard played a key role in training and supporting these heroes. As a Marine, he helped prepare over 200 Native American soldiers to serve as code talkers, using their native languages, including Navajo, to create an unbreakable military code. This code was vital to the success of American forces in the Pacific Theater, particularly during critical battles such as Iwo Jima and Okinawa. The code allowed for swift and secure communication, saving countless lives and turning the tide in pivotal engagements. Hubbard's own background in the Tohono O'odam culture, where communication and linguistic skills are valued, made him uniquely suited for this task. His leadership and connection to his heritage were central to his contributions, as he worked closely with other Native American soldiers to help preserve their languages while serving in this vital role. While Hubbard's direct combat experience isn't as widely known, his behind-the-scenes contributions to the Code Talker program left a lasting legacy. After returning to Arizona, Hubbard used his platform to advocate for his people, becoming a champion for the Tohono O'odam Nation. In 1972, he made history as the first Native American elected to the Arizona State Senate. During his time in office, he tirelessly worked to improve the living conditions of Native Americans, particularly the Tohono O'odam, fighting for better education, healthcare, and self-determination. Hubbard's legacy is a lasting testament to his service to the Tohono O'odam people and his broader impact on the state of Arizona. His efforts continue to inspire leaders in both the Tohono O'odam Nation and Native American communities across the country. During World War I, 15 Tohono O'odam men served in the military, and in 1919, Congress granted them citizenship through a law recognizing Native American veterans. However, full citizenship for all Native Americans didn't come until 1924. Despite this, Arizona did not grant the right to vote to Native Americans until 1948. In 1935, the Tohono O'odam voted to accept the Indian Reorganization Act, marking a pivotal moment for the tribe's autonomy and recovery. This decision led to the creation of their first tribal constitution and the unification of their reservations under a central government in cells. Local autonomy was maintained through district councils, but the tribe faced significant challenges in regaining lost lands and securing their rights, issues that directly affected veterans returning from service. World War II saw around 250 Tohono O'odam men and women serve, including Ella Gloria Narco, a notable community activist. Many Tohono O'odam gained new skills and perspectives during this time, and after the war, many left the reservation to seek education and job opportunities in larger towns, like Sells, Tucson, and Phoenix. This period marked significant social change as old ways gradually faded in favor of life outside the reservation. The Machida incident was a violent conflict between the Tohono O'odam people and the U.S. government that took place in the 1880s. The incident occurred after the U.S. military began enforcing new policies that affected the Tohono O'odam's land and resources. Tensions had been building because the government was trying to control their way of life, including access to water and land, which were essential for survival. In response, a group of Tohono O'odam people, led by Machida, resisted the U.S. government's interference. The situation escalated when a group of military officers tried to arrest a Tohono O'odam leader, which led to an armed confrontation. The violence that followed left several people dead and resulted in even more mistrust between the Tohono O'odam and the government. This event was significant because it showed the tribe's ongoing struggle for autonomy and their fight to protect their lands and resources, something they had been defending for years. It was a reminder of the harsh realities many indigenous people faced when the U.S. government encroached on their territories. For Tohono O'odam veterans, this struggle was especially poignant, as many had served in U.S. wars only to return to see their lands threatened. Their military service had not protected their communities from the government's infringement on their rights, deepening their sense of betrayal and highlighting the gap between their service and the protection of their homeland. Tohono O'odam and other Native American veterans fought for their country, only to return home and face the same struggles for their lands and rights. Their experiences show the strength and resilience of Native communities, reminding us that their fight for justice continues.